Hey, we're live. It's time for another Monday mantra. Well, you've got your love handkerchief on today, huh? Is there a reason why? Could we be talking about love today? Hey everyone, hi, it's Lisa Clayton of lisaaclayton.com, founder and leader, coach, intuitive guide of the Inner Leader Movement. I'm here with Indigo Mystic on Monday, April 13th, 2020, to do our Monday mantra that gets downloaded to us from what I call our Team Divine, our team of angels, ascended masters, higher self, just lots of beautiful energy streaming in from above, within, and earth below. And that's what our Monday mantra is about today. Took us a while to get on here this evening because I actually was just checking my Facebook messages in Messenger, and then I started to read a news feed, and oh my goodness, people are starting to express their opinions and beliefs now, with still a lot of judgment, stereotype, bias, and prejudice. I was pretty shocked, and I had to get myself calmed down because one of my friends had posted something about people getting together for Easter gatherings, and I just sent off a rage. But it was very revealing to me that, are we really going to learn to love differently, or are we going to go back to the ways of staying in our belief systems that creates a prejudice, bias, or a judgment? And so I was pretty shell shocked, actually, to just kind of, and I couldn't stop reading the comments and the opinions and the attacks and the anger and everything that went with this one comment about people making a choice to gather with their family over the Easter holiday for whatever reason. We have no idea what is behind those gatherings. But because this post came up, the information was that people who were doing this were ignorant, selfish, and there was a lot of F words used. And I'm like, okay, take a couple of deep breaths, because what are we promoting here? Is it loving differently now? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on one moment, please. Is this bigger? Oh yeah, the Monday mantra came out bigger. It was smaller before when I printed it. Indigo, you want to help hold up the Monday mantra? So here's the Monday mantra. It's about loving differently now, in a awe way, above, within, and earth below. We have a lot of work to do, folks. We really do. As we are quarantined and shelter at home, it gives us the perfect opportunity to go further, deeper into this middle one here, within. And these are actually the above, within, and earth below are the guiding principles of the Inner Leader Movement. When I was guided to bring the Inner Leader Movement forward, I didn't realize, I do now, I didn't realize I was being prepared for this time we're going through now, to help teach the principles of getting connected with your team divine above, whether that's angels, ascended masters, Jesus, Mary Magdalena, Mother Mary, whoever your team is. It could be souls in light, people who that your ancestors have passed, a parent, a sibling. There's so many resources in the above, resources of light, where souls are in light form. Within, we work a lot with the heart's intuitive intelligence, opening up the heart, healing the heart. Oh, so many traumas that came in that we held in our heart with betrayal, that caused us to feel not good enough, not smart enough. So there's a lot of teachings that we bring forth within. I use a lot of heart math techniques and tools, but I also have developed a lot of my own a lot of our heart strategies to open up, to expand, to further love. And then earth below, how are we treating Mother Earth below? How are we loving the planet? How are we interacting with nature spirits? But earth below also is about other human beings walking on this earth, and how are we treating each other? And to be pulling out these attacks, and making judgments on people's choices during this time. First of all, people are making choices only on the information that they are receiving. And believe me, there's a ton, you know this, there's a ton of information out there right now that is just flooding our system. And so a lot of people are taking the pieces of information that they receive and making them into their own truth or belief. And how can we blame them for that? I mean, I could not cite right now. I have about 5 resources I trust, and I can cite those facts as feeling that they are valid about what's happening with this pandemic, but yet I still don't feel qualified to do so. I'm taking in that information for myself so I can make my own choices and my own decisions. And right now we have a mandate to stay at home, and I'm staying at home. I may go out to get supplies when needed, but I'm ordering most everything online now and really being cautious when I do have to go out, mainly because of this one. We live on a second floor condo, and we have to go out for walks, and we try to take big long walks early in the morning when not many people are out, and we go late at night when not many people are out, so that we are not being exposed or that we are exposing others. Indigo, I don't think you have the coronavirus. So I put some love hearts on Indigo just to bring, to upraise and the frequency of love, compassion, discernment, empowerment, those heart qualities that can help us navigate through this time even more. And are we really learning to love differently? Can we look at other people's posts or their opinions and put ourselves in their shoes and just say, huh, I wonder what their life is like. I wonder what's going on behind putting those comments forward. To view these comments in wonder and curiosity instead of going into anger or a rage of opinions from your belief system. So are we really learning to love differently? And I think that's why we are all put into this self-quarantine and isolation, so we can learn to love differently. I know I certainly have looked at some of the judgments and opinions and things that have been coming through my system, and really saying, can I release this with love? Can I send love to this person who made this statement? Can I feel greater love? Boy, it's hard sometimes. Really, really hard sometimes. Like when I got triggered today, I had to just really say, really, I don't even know if I can do this YouTube Monday mantra. But then Indigo reminded me that it was very important to do so, huh? And we even went and got the angel cards to pull in to see what is going to come through today as the angels activate. This time, our Team Divine activate, how we can love awe differently. And it was interesting because I said, when it first came through, I said, oh, do you mean love awe differently? It's love all, right? And they said, Lisa, why did we help you put the inner leader movement together before it was ready to be launched off? Although I launched it off and very, very successfully was able to attract clients that are ready to go deep into this awe circuitry, getting connected above, within, and earth below, so that it is a flow of being instead of a doing and competing and pushing out there forward without this beautiful synchronicity of flow. And so they were saying, we say love awe, love in awe differently. This above, within, and earth below connection is so important. You can't love all if, first of all, and they said, please remind everyone, even though it says AWE, it starts within. The big W, that's the win. The win is when we have, whoops, we have somebody at the door while we're doing the live video. Not sure who that is. So anyway, starting within is where we are going to be focusing on today as we ask the angels to come in and support and to give us guidance. Oh my gosh, this is a new one. I don't see anyone at the door, so it's probably someone at the neighbor's door. So we're going to have to grab Indigo here as soon as she comes back from good girl, Indigo. Thank you for letting us know somebody was at the door. Okay, so it starts within. The win is within. And the first, in the inner leader movement, when we are teaching about this circuitry, this flow, we always start with the W, the within, and learning to love yourself and releasing what no longer serves you, getting rid of the old stories, getting rid of the old programming, the conditioning, and healing. Heal and seal. It is the neighbors. Heal and seal the wounds and the old conditioning. So let's see what the angels have to say. Indigo, are you going to come? We might have to just channel Indigo's energy since she's on patrol right now. Oh, and I'm not really going to do this video over because this is life. This is what happens. The dog barks, somebody comes to the door. This is real life. This is what happens. So we are going to shuffle the cards here. Let's see which ones. Let's see energetically. I've got 3 oracle decks. And just to let you know that I just did a couple of readings today for clients, and the oracles hold energy. Okay, so I'm not a card reader. I don't pick a card and say, oh, this is what this means. I tap into the energy and connect with the team divine, and they infuse the beautiful cards with their energy, and what comes forth is energetically aligned with what is needed in this moment of now. So it's different than being a tarot card reader or a card reader or learning how to read and interpret cards. The messages come through as the oracles come through. And it's interesting because when I'm doing readings, they'll always correct me and say, it's not a card, it's an oracle. It is an energetic voice and message from divine, and also aligned with where you are within to help you navigate the earth below. And that's the AWE, learning to love differently. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say to guide us through. Love awe differently now, above, within, and earth below. And I think Indigo is guarding the outside door. So she's on a little bit of a sabbatical on tonight, for today's Monday mantra. Okay, so this is Sandalphon with the planetary cycles. And so this is the earth below and how we are responding to what's happening in astrology and the astrological events. We just had a full moon last week. I did a full moon circle and brought in the energy. But Sandalphon is the guardian of the earth and really is in alignment with what is happening, helps facilitate all of the earthly reactions to what's happening with the other planets. And someone sent me today that there is a lineup of certain planets this weekend. To be very honest with you, I have not tapped in astrologically. So Sandalphon's just saying, pay attention. Know that, we in the Northern Hemisphere are in springtime and we are moving towards the sun. There's more light coming onto the earth. In the lower hemisphere, they are moving more into the darkness and away from the sun. So Just be aware of what's happening on the earth around you and how the other planets affect it. Just tune in. It's really, really super important right now on how that affects Earth below. Okay, thank you, Sandophon. And again, like I said, I haven't even tapped into what's happening astrologically because, again, I just get guided on the information that is most important. And here's Sandophon again. Wow. Okay, so Sandophon's coming through with intention. And I love this one. So, what is your intention for loving differently? Okay, so first of all, it was love the earth and how it is positioned in this beautiful galaxy and how it is interconnected with all of the energies. And then Sandophon comes through with setting an intention for yourself. Look at this. This is just such a beautiful card. This beautiful golden orb circling the hands in position with the heart. And Sandophon saying, love yourself. It starts within. Learn to love differently. Your beautiful essence, this golden essence, your soul light. Learn to love yourself. And then as you learn to love yourself, you can open up to receive even more divine guidance and to feel the earth's energy and the radiance and the beauty that it brings forth to us every day. We don't see that when we don't love ourselves. We don't see what's available above and on earth below when we are stuck in negative thoughts or self-criticism or self-sabotaging ourselves. So Sandophon's saying it's time to break out of that. And as you come into this self-quarantine, stay at home, it's time now to come back into the I instead of focusing on others and really focusing on the I of who you are. So that was pretty fascinating. And then Metatron. Metatron comes through with wisdom. So what is the wisdom of loving? What when we love unconditionally, what does that look like? There's an innate wisdom behind learning to love differently. There is a beautiful divine intelligence that comes in from the love we receive from above and the love that we receive within ourselves and the love of being here on this earth. So, wow, pretty great angels to guide us through learning to love awe differently now. So, these are wonderful, wonderful oracles as a reminder. Thank you, Sandophon and Metatron, for coming through. Metatron is the teacher, and Sandophon is our guardian. Wow, we couldn't get better advice and guidance with having a teacher come forth with bringing forth more wisdom, the power of love coming into our innate wisdom, and Sandophon guiding us through our earth walk. And let's just see. I'm going to go over to this oracle with that's called Angel Prayers, and let's just see what the prayer or the guidance is for this week for this Monday mantra. That was I don't even know where Indigo is. She's still probably out at the outside door guarding it to see if anyone's going to come in. She's such a good good watchdog, good provider of letting me know when people are coming and going, but not a yapper. She's not a yapper. She doesn't go on and on. She just lets out a yelp. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Just feel that energy coming through in this time of bringing forth a new way to love. I know that I have some things that I'm working on in that category also. I think this one came before, but this one's a beautiful card. New beginning. Boy, this is a beautiful card. Thank you, angels, for opening up doors to change. I am ready. Yes, we are ready to love differently. We are ready to connect to the above, within, and earth circuitry of divine flow and bring our inner leader forth as the way to live our lives. When we come out of this pandemic, when we do, it might go on for a very long time. It's still in the unknown stages. We are definitely going to be activating new beginnings of living on on many different aspects. So yeah, and I love this. That they're saying, can you hold that up again, Lisa? Look at that beautiful light. This is the light of your soul, the light of your inner wisdom, your knowing, coming home to yourself, bringing forth this new beginnings and learning to love differently now. So thank you so much for tuning in and opening up your heart to receive these messages that we get guided to share with you every week as part of the Inner Leader movement. Again, I'm not sure how this is all going to unfold for the Inner Leader movement. I'm taking each day as it comes and taking in the guidance and putting out the information as it comes through and trusting that all will be revealed and that we will be in service in the best way possible as everything is revealed. So if I could find Indigo, um, she's disappeared. We want to say we love you. We hope that you're taking good care. And if you are in a position of need, and if you are healing or you have lost loved ones, please know that our heart of compassion and love are with you and that we send prayers every single day to raise the vibration all around Earth. And that we know that the power of prayer and the power of our love and our light can help lift this. And as we do this collectively together, this doesn't come from me and Indigo. It comes from all of the clients and individuals that are involved in the Inner Leader movement, in Heart Math, in all of the branches that we have branching out in our hearts that we are connected to. There's such great momentum and collectives right now on Earth that are raising the vibration of love and really learning how to work with the light of our souls. So we just want to let you know that we're sending out that every single day around the clock for whatever situation you are dealing with in your life. We're all in this together and we are connected. And the more that we learn to love differently, boy, imagine the possibilities. Okay, so much love. Have a great week ahead. Remember Sandalphon, Metatron, and the new beginning angels are with you. kind of spreading them out here to show you. And that they will be guiding us this week as we learn to go into a deeper sense of loving. Whew. Okay. We love you. Goodbye. See you next week.